3, 2, 1.
All right, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message for India Royale and Lil Durk. Let's see what Spirit wants me to share moving in love and light. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. Okay, Spirit, what is this you want me to share moving in love and light? Ashe, ashe, ashe. Oh, accepting all downloads. All right. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm just going to tell y'all right now because, you know, I ain't going to lie to you. Spirit is screaming. Screaming. First things first, there is something that is getting ready to come out. It's going to burst at the belly and at the throat. Not gonna lie to you. The download is saying is there a pregnancy happening here? There is some spiritual intervention. This is green, so it does have to do with love. Okay, this is spiritual intervention. There's communication, honesty, courage, sharing, revelation, surprise news, text, and a phone call. It's going to burst out. This is to do with passion. There's some fire sign energy, just some very spicy energy, very tempered energy, very full of temperature. Passion, sensuality, amorousness, chemistry, longing, and an instant crush. This has to do with two peas in a pod, soul partnership, resonance, true love, mirror match, blessings, and a life mate. There's some water sign energy here, or this could be just emotional, but we have passion and we have soulmate, soul tie type of energy. Spirit is also acknowledging that this has to do with love and passion again, but also friendship, like at the base of it, at the foundation of it. Friendship, appreciation, devotion, worthiness, caring, playful, and teasing. Spirit is also acknowledging that there is going to be like a throwing three sheets to the wind, almost like rebellion, almost like, look, like I told you I love your ass. Like all it is passion and romance and love and da 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 da, and then it's like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? It's a complete 360. A complete 360. And now I'm singing about your ass. Now I'm pissed. Now at the heart of it, I want peace. I'm communicating it. It is spiritual intervention. But now I've got a beverage in one hand and a mic in the other. Does it make sense? Now I'm trying to get grounded about you. I'm praying about you. I'm blowing off steam, rebellion, merriment, and overindulgence and trying to escape because there's a situation that's putting a bad taste in my mouth when it comes to you. Now I'm trying to turn lemons into lemonade when it comes to you. I'm trying to be optimistic, persevere. I'm seeking opportunity. I'm trying to be creative and I'm trying to be a genius. You got me lazing like a lump on a log, okay? I am leaning on spirit, but I'm lazing, okay? And I'm just going to be quite honest. This false start, this inertia, this no response and disinterest when it comes to this person also has like this physical lazy kind of energy where the body doesn't want to move. The body is just lacking energy because of this person. Interesting. And it's also because this person has done something where they are sweating like a sinner in church and full of guilt, remorse, nerves, worry, confession. They need to come clean. They need to issue an apology and they need to focus on integrity because integrity is needed. And they're going to have this stance in this approach where, you know, they feel like they're very gullible and naive and oblivious and inexperienced. An apprenticeship is needed. Like, oh, I don't know. I don't know why I did what I did, etc. Okay. One or both of them when we're talking about India Royale and Lil Durk. And this has Holly Weird written all over it because they are happy. They are catching lightning bugs. This has to do with everyday magic. This is communicated. I do see them leaning on a tree, so there is some spiritual intervention here, ancestral intervention. This is a simple pleasure and a secret wish, something that they've always wanted and they are able to manifest. But again, this has to do with Holly Weird, okay? All right, spiritualists. Spirit wants to dive a little deeper. Let's dive a little deeper. Let's be a little bit more specific. How does India Royale currently feel about Lil Durk? Thank you. All right, so she is acknowledging that he is sweating like a sinner at church. He has guilt, remorse, nerves, worry, confession, coming clean, apology, integrity is needed when it comes to India Royale. He also feels like she is someone that he pillow talks with and snuggles up and bonding and someone's favorite, and vice versa for her. He is her favorite, but she also feels like he, at the root of his soul, like in the depths, he has poor manners. He needs to work on his foundation, his home, his house, his his being, his person. His poor manners, lack of tact, discourtesy, impoliteness, and social grace is required. She also feels like he suffers from what could be like a depression or a mental illness. He suffers from PTSD or some type of anxiety. And she's like, don't get your feathers ruffled. Here we go with this emotion again. He could be a water sign, or he could just deal with not being able to handle his emotions. And he needs to focus on inner calm, well-being, patience, deep breathing, compassion, and ideal. And this is an area of passion as well. Like, he's not able to completely work with his emotions. Spirit is also acknowledging that, she's like, you've done a lot in life, and you've put layers on the cake, and she feels like a part of that she has a lot to do with how she has a part to do with his success. Don't ask me how I know. Like, it's just a download. Like, I'm trying to make it clear for you. She's saying she plays a role in his success. Okay. Accomplishments, triumph, self-esteem, confidence, talent, accolades, and fame. She's just saying that she's also acknowledging that he is a delicious experience, but there's some type of play to Georgia. There's something here that has to do with Georgia, but she's acknowledging like he's a kind, he's tender, he's charming, he's beautiful, flirtatious, delicious experience, and very emotional and very communicable. Like, talks a lot. Okay, now how does Lil Durk feel about India Royale? All right. All right, he is acknowledging that when it comes to her, they've had a lot of issues, and there's an issue getting ready to come. It's blowing up a storm when it comes to her. He's saying it's blowing up a storm, strong momentum, sudden change, and hopefully this will get them in alignment, necessary shakeup, transformation, and hope. He's also saying that they have a lot of arguments with the pot calling the kettle black because their throat chakra is open. Hypocrisy, projection, similarity, blame, introspection is needed. God don't like ugly, nastiness, clash, strife, resentment, argument, spite, grudge, and revenge. And that he wants to just have good times. There's the earth sign energy where they just swinging on the front porch and enjoying good times, slowing down, being in nature, and thankful. Earth sign energy. But there's just an issue that just won't pass. It is. And he's trying to turn this sour situation into lemonade. He's trying to turn lemons into lemonade and be optimistic and persevere and see the opportunity in it and be creative and be genius. But it just won't. It won't go. There's this karmic situation, this karmic partnership, this situation with her that it just will not pass. It will not pass. And this has to do with love. It has to do with passion. It has to do with communication. It has to do with mirroring each other, because this is a past connection. And once they learn their lesson and they release each other, they will move forward. I mean, it's a soul tie in a sense, but it's not, it's like a star-crossed lover situation for these two. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It just is. Okay. So what does Lil Durk, what does he want from India Royale? What does he want from her? Yeah, it's giving Bonnie and Clyde. Thank you, Spirit. He wants control and he wants spiritual growth. It's something that she can just offer him, okay? And what does India Royale want from Lil Durk? She wants passion. She wants money. She wants a courting man. India Royale and Lil Durk. Like, the money wouldn't hurt, okay? There's some disappointment in this relationship. Someone is disappointed, but it's hard to get out, stuck in the past. I can take care of myself kind of energy though, and the shit just got messy. This relationship has just gotten too messy, and it's hard to forget what has happened. It's hard to forget what has transpired. I don't care what they say it looks like, but and they're just always going to be best friends. You know what I'm saying? It's going to always be like a best friend kind of energy. India Royale, Lil Durk. See? It comes out again. Best friend energy. It's also Empress energy where like, I'm always going to have open arms for you. I'm always going to want to nurture you. There's some fertility energy here too, which makes me feel like pregnancy again, but just nurturing femininity, maternal kind of energy as well. In the middle of the deck, there's sadness here. And this is why, because she really understands the depth of his lows and vice versa. Lil Durk and India Royale. One card, please. Oops. Bone Collector in reverse. The past has a way of repeating itself when you haven't learned the lesson of the original situation. I keep saying past life, karmic lovers, star-crossed lovers. You're faced with this now. The Bone Collector challenges you to see yourself as a whole being and not one who is perpetually trying to heal an old wound. You'll repeat the past if you don't reclaim the things you believe were lost. The information you seek lies in your history. Familiarity, in this case, isn't an invitation to dance the old dance once again. It is a call to retreat and choose differently. The Bone Collector has a message. If you do what you did, you'll get what you got. Her warning is delivered with kindness, for she has deep love and respect for you. She will protect you. It's time to switch it up. It's time not to go back to what you know. It's time to do something different. It's time to release your ex. But anyway, look, there's rebellion, fear here, and unbalance in this relationship. Thank you, Spirit. There's stagnation, fertility changes, and there's some unexpected energy here in this relationship. India Royale, and there's a polygamy. Somebody has multiple partners in this relationship. India Royale and Lil Durk. Somebody's going to be absent and unavailable around December. They're going to be absent, taken, and hard to reach. Sending them love and light. This reading is a legend and for entertainment purposes. India Royale is assertive, composed, and strong. She's coming up as an ice queen because there's too many fans. There's too many stalking, lustful, shallow, obsessive fans. She doesn't like the groupies at all. India Royale and Lil Durk. It's not that she doesn't like them. It's like, ugh, it's just too much. This relationship between her and Lil Durk is tacky, cheap, foul, lack of style, and distasteful. But, you know, that's their romantic relationship. They do have respect for each other, though. It's kind, caring, compassionate, loving, and a physical touch. There is something that they're going to be able to celebrate. There's passion, loud, light, fireworks, and bright. But there's just, and they like to play with each other and just be playful. But something is going to happen. I'm telling you that it's going to leave them lost, difficult. It's going to be brutal. Somebody's going to be alone. Spirit just keeps saying it. Spirit just keeps saying it. India Royale and Lil Durk. Sending them love and light. legal matters. There's going to be cause and effect justice due to some consequences. Someone is going to be leaving even though they don't want to. They have to move forward to overcome the obstacles. It's going to be feeling like they're running away. Some air sign energy. Because there's been some inequality, abuse of power, and a scam likely. What is India Royale and Lil Durk's biggest obstacle? Biggest obstacle is lack of money due to overspending and a lack of opportunities. Now, I'm not saying that somebody is broke. What I'm saying is there's been overspending, okay? Biggest obstacle is focusing on the positive, being proactive, and letting go of regret. Biggest obstacle is separation. This is an unhappy couple losing interest because they keep holding on to the past. Can't release the past. What's next for India Royale and Lil Durk? A lack of growth. What's next is the Three of Pentacles, collaboration, rubbing shoulders with the right people, recognition, goals, and hard work paying off. So somebody is rubbing shoulders with the right person. But subconsciously, again, holding on to the past. Spirit just keeps saying that. There's a fear of change with negative patterns with the Death card in reverse. And with the Ten of Swords, it's going to be some cutting ties. Dead-end failure due to betrayal. And someone's going to be trying to play victim. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.